Good morning, students. I am Shikha Dua, Math Mistress, GHS Mahal. So, today we'll be doing the chapter number 3 of class 6, Playing with Numbers. So, let's start our chapter. So, we'll start with the factors. So, what are the factors? Factors of a number which divide it and make it a complete, make it a, there is no remainder, make it a whole. So, when exactly we divide the number completely. So, let's see. So, what are the factors of 2? So, we say the factors of 2 will be 1 and the 2 itself. So the factors of, if we are considering the factors, always remember 1 will be the factor for every number. So factors of 4 will be, 1, 2 and 4. How? If we divide the number, we get the remainder 0. So exactly we get the number. What are the multiples? Multiples of a number are obtained by multiplying with the natural numbers. So on multiplication of a number, like we multiply 6 by 1, it becomes 6. If we multiply 6 by 2, it becomes 12. 6 multiplied by 3 becomes 18. So multiples we get on multiplication. Factors in multiplication, so we understand better it like that. Factors fit into a number and a number fit into multiples. So factor fits into a number fits into multiples. Now, what are the perfect numbers? Perfect numbers are those numbers on which, if we add the factors of this number, excluding the number itself. So it's important to note we should exclude the number. Like example, we can see if we say 3. So what are the factors of the 3 is 1 and 3. We need not to include the number 3. So the sum would be 1 is 1. So next is 5. Is I say 1 or 5, answer would be sum would be 1 only because we are excluding 5. And if we move to the number 6, so we have multiples 1, 2 and 3. So if we add 1, 2 and 3, the number becomes 6. The number is a perfect number. So number 6 is a perfect number. Now even numbers. Even numbers can be divided by 2 to make equal whole parts. So the number is exactly divided into 2 parts. It becomes an even number. So the number is divided into 2 equals. So odd numbers are the numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. All these numbers are not divisible by 2. So these are called the odd numbers. Now we can say it like numbers ending with 0, 2, 4 and 6, 8 are the odd numbers. Even numbers, and the number ending with 1, 3, 5, 7 are the odd numbers. Prime numbers. So prime number is a number that has exactly 2 factors. One is number 1 and the number itself, that is 2, 3, 5, 7. So all these numbers have the 2 factors, one number itself and only one. So that these are the number factors of number up to 100. What are the composite numbers? So composite numbers, a number having 2 or more factors. So like we take the example of number 6. So 6 comes like 1, 3 in the table of 2, so in the table of 6. So having 2 factors more than 2 are known as composite numbers. So we can see, so 2 is a prime number and we say 2 is the smallest prime number as well. So 3 is the prime number only having 2 factors, and composite numbers having factors more than 2. So what are the twin prime numbers? Let's see. So twin prime numbers are the numbers which are having two consecutive numbers having difference of 2. So let's see how. Like we take two numbers 3 and 5, we say the difference between 5 and 3 is 2. The difference between 7 and 5 is 2. So we consider two numbers, two consecutive numbers, and see their difference. It becomes 2. So there are 409 twin prime numbers below 10,000. Let's see the divisibility rules. So 2 is the last number is even, then we can say this number is divisible by 2. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, the number would be divisible by 3. If the last two digits is a number divisible by 4, then we can say the number is divisible by 5. If the last number is 0 or 5, the number can be divisible by 5. If the last number is, if the number itself is divisible by 2 and 3, we will say it is divisible by 6. If the double last digit subtracted from the rest of the number and the number is divisible by 7, we say it is divisible by 7. And if the last three digits are divisible by 8, then the number is divisible by 8. And if we see the sum of the digits is 9 or divisible by 9, the number is divisible by 9. Let's take the example of 27. So 2 plus 7 equals to 9. 36, 3 plus 6 equals to 9. 4 plus 5, 45, 54. All these numbers are divisible by, and adding on these numbers we get 9. So these are divisible by 9. And if the number ends with 0, it is divisible by 10. So let's see how 10, 50, 60, 100, anything that ends by 0 is divisible by 10 only. Let's see how 11 we can be divisible. We can see it quickly. If we take the alternative sum of the digits in the number, read from left to right. Important is read from left to right, and we say take the alternative numbers and sum, add them. So if the number is divisible by 11, then the complete whole number will be divisible by, original number will be divisible by 11. So 12, if the 12 is divisible by 3 and 4, if the number is divisible by 3 and 4, it will be divisible by 3 and 4. So number is divisible only if it can be divided evenly with no remainder. Let's see what is prime factorization. So prime factorization is the process in which factors are multiplied to get the original numbers. So factors are multiplied to get the original numbers. So let's see 24. So 24 we get the factors for 24 becomes 2 and 12. Okay. And then we again make the factors of 12, that is 3 multiplied by 4 or 3 or 4, and my factors of 4 are 2 and 2. So we make a branch like or tree like formation, and on multiplying the numbers we get the original number. That is, we are moving from the numbers like 2, 3, 4, and we multiply these, so we get the number 24. And the second method is very simple that we use is the division method. Division, here we have made a factor rainbow for the number 24. Like 4 is multiplied by 6, we get 24. Then again 8 is multiplied by 3, 12 is multiplied by 2, and 24 is multiplied by 1. So we get a division method, and a rainbow we have got for the prime factorization. So let's see what is highest common factor. As the name suggests, highest common factor or greatest common factor, it will be, we write the factors of two numbers like 16 and 24. The number which is common in both the numbers, that will be known as the GCF or the HCF of number 16 and 24 is 8. What is the GCF of 36 and 24? It will be number 6. So what now we'll see what is the least common multiple or LCM. LCM would be the number that we get, it's a common multiple of both the numbers. So like LCM of 12 and 18 is 36. So here's LCM of 6 and 14 is like on we start finding it by prime factorization of 6 and 14. So on seeing, then we get them on multiplication. We get the least we multiply all the factors and we get the number 42. So you can see the difference between LCM and GCF. LCM, as the name suggests, is the smallest multiple of two or more numbers having in common, and GCF is the largest number that is common divisor given a set of numbers. Two numbers we have given. So LCM of 15 and 20 would be 16. GCF of 15 and 20 would be 5. So we can say this is about LCM, GCF. So we have studied today about numbers, composite numbers, prime numbers, even number, odd numbers, perfect number, LCM, HCF. Hope all these topics are clear to you, and make your notes and revise the chapter thoroughly. All the best. Thank you, students. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.